I think street art is the most accessible form of art.
You have complete freedom of expression.
It's a free kind of open-air gallery for anyone to be involved in.
So the Art of Research has been about bringing together research with street artists to tell our story in a more engaging way than perhaps we would ordinarily do. So by connecting street artists to our research, we're able to tell the story of our research platforms and engage with communities who perhaps wouldn't ordinarily hear about our research.
I was asked to work alongside Creative Manchester to create a piece of art for them. They wanted it to be quite literal, displaying the different types of partnerships and connections that they make within their own community, research, music, art, poetry, and they wanted it to elements of the type of communities that they reached.
So something which I've really enjoyed about bringing street art into our work with Creative Manchester is seeing how it can really engage people. We have diverse communities within our research practices and who we connect with within the university and outside, and the street art is really a nice opportunity to bring people together.
My piece, the main icon in my piece is an hourglass, which obviously represents time. On the top half, we have an older generation, perhaps you could consider that the past, which drips down into the bottom section, which is more about the future, that has a fetus in there, which represents the work in IVF and the new generation and the coming generation.
I think it's a wonderful way of artists reaching the community and bringing views out to the world, and it can be social, it can be political, it can just be a beautiful piece of art, and it's a wonderful way of getting other people involved in it as well.
Well, I normally work with other researchers, with scientists. I mean, Sustainable Futures works across humanities and through the Faculty of Science and Engineering, so we encounter all sorts of different research styles. This has been quite different because it's been totally focused on the artist, and she's been driving the project. We just gave her some prompts and then she created a piece of art, and that's been really quite interesting to see how that process has taken place.
Well, working with Digital Futures on this project has been really fun because I'm working with people who are really passionate about their subject, what they do. I've been able to kind of get inspiration from them and integrate it into the mural that I'm painting.
I think my thoughts have changed after being here today. Before, I often thought it was just something that was done, that wasn't really used. Speaking to the artists today and seeing the collaborations that they're doing with the university and the whole research behind it has been really interesting, and I think it can be really beautiful, really interesting, and can really bring a community together.